Hello there, good morning. It's 11 o'clock, so it's time for us to drop some prices. It's Craft Price Drop, and of course we are broadcasting live via the wonder that is the internet. Perhaps you're watching us via Facebook, via social media, perhaps you're watching us through YouTube, or maybe even through Periscope, which is an app you can use on your tablets and phones. Whichever way you are joining us, it's really good to have your company. In fact, I'm grateful for your company. It's Father's Day. There'll be lots of you very busy today, so thank you for taking the time and trouble to join me. Now, if you joined us for the first time, then let me explain to you what's going on here. Craft Price Drop is the only place where we keep dropping those prices down. None of the prices go up. We bring you the details of auctions up on your screen with the item number for you to get involved, a little bit of a description of what we're bringing to you, and then a start price. Now, this is our first live auction, and it is a brilliant deal. I'll show you everything that we've got in this deal as we've progressed during the course of the hour. And then you've got your now out price. Now out price is the one that you keep an eye on, because that's where you will see it changing. It will go in one direction, it will only go down, and then you can get involved at any particular point you like. Now, the key thing is that price will be locked in when the last opportunity has been taken and snapped up. And when I say the opportunity, I don't mean by popping it into your basket and leaving there. That is not sufficient. You need to check your basket out, then you are locked in, but then you know that you are paying the lowest price along with everybody else. Now, quite often what happens is we don't have huge quantities available of these, and if we do, we bring the quantities in when it's necessary for you to know what you're up against. So that's the key thing. Keep an eye on the bottom of that little display that you've got on your screen there, and we'll bring those quantities in at some point. But I think it's time for us to get things started. £45 is what you'd normally be paying for all of this, and it's a huge assortment. You've got a bumper box of cards, 300 sheets in total, A4 in size, and you've got a variety of different weights and textures and all sorts. I've just grabbed a few from the top, and I have to say I am really impressed with the card baker. These are brilliant. So what I've got here, just by literally delving into the top layer, is I've got some pearlescent card, double-sided pearlescent card. That's going to be perfect for me to use with my embossing folders. Then I've got a lovely textured card here. Now, I don't know whether you'll pick this up because of it being white, but it's got a leather-like finish on that one. Baby pink we've got in here as well. A lovely kind of mottled effect paper here as well, with that pink tone on there. Pale blue, and I have to say, have a look at this. Can you hear that? That is incredible. That is probably one of those 480 GSM cards. Very, very thick. Perfect for your boxes and things like that. A whole array of different styles. And you've even got things like your beautiful vellums in here as well. Now it's time to get that auction underway. It's time to get that price dropping down, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Chevrons are in. The price is coming down. Now, I've been warned that people are getting involved with this one already. £34.99. Wow, what a drop that is. Now, in here, don't forget, not only have you got your cardstock, you've got things like your mirror board in here, incredible qualities and weight. So you've got a whole array. So this is perfect, perhaps if you are new to crafting, because you've got all those different styles in here, allowing you to have everything at your fingertips. So whether it's your card bases that you're making, whether you're die cutting with these, whether you're adding your inks and your textures, lovely base white card there as well, so perfect for your stamping too as well. There really is a wide array of different styles in here. Price is dropping down, as you can see, different colours in here. You've got your bright colour tones, you've got purples in there. We are incredibly busy for this one. You like your cardstock, and who can blame you? Craft Price Drop is a perfect opportunity for you to stock up on these. Prices continuing to drop, £34.31. That's a really good saving, because £45, to be honest, was a brilliant deal to get hold of these. Now, quantities, we've been really busy for this one. Oh my goodness, we have been busy. Only got one opportunity left. If it's in your basket, check your basket out. That price is going to get locked in any moment. There's still time though, so if you're on the website, very quickly add it into your basket. Check your basket out. The price will be locked in, and everybody paying that lowest price. I can't believe how busy we've been for that one already. There's lots of you out there watching, which is good to know. It's good to have your company on a Sunday morning. And even though we've got that last one hanging on there, a little over £30 for 300 sheets. That is amazing to think of that. Just 10 pence a sheet. But the price is coming down. We've got a plummet. A plummet in play. That last one is still hanging on there, £24.75. Oh my goodness, that was brilliant value for money. And it has gone. I'm not surprised at that price, thanks to whoever locked that price in.
Price lock.
There was such a kerfuffle at the end of that one. I'm not quite sure who locked that price in, so thank you to whoever it was. I know some of you will be disappointed though, because not everybody managed to check out their baskets in time. That's a key thing. If you like the look of something and you want to get involved, make sure you check your baskets out quickly, and then that way you're not disappointed. If you did get them though, you're going to love them. Now, have a look at this. This is brilliant. We've got a selection here of embossing folders. Now, of course, embossing folders we know because we can use them through our die cutting machines, but these are clever ones because they are spellbinders ones, and you've got multiple designs in these, and I'll explain to you in just a few moments what I mean by that. Got a set of 3 here, and we're talking about Christmas here, and I know lots of you do get involved crafting for Christmas very early on in the year. In fact, some of you craft all year round, especially if you've got lots of projects to work on. Now, we've got these 3 different embossing folders. So we've got your rustic wreath, your reindeer magic, and your Santa sleigh. Now the thing about these is they are reversible. So the one that you're looking at the moment, let me just show you what I mean. So you've got that design there, as you can see, on the outside. Well, you think to yourself, well, that's on the outside, how do I emboss that? Well, guess what? You turn it inside out, and there you go, you can emboss. But that means that on the outside you've got that fabulous sleigh detail there, as you can see, with Santa and all his goodies ready to go off on his journey on Christmas Eve. The quality from these is impeccable. You don't have to worry about that fold there, because that is going to allow you to flip and turn as often as you like with regards to these. And you can see, so in effect, you've got your innie and your outie, your emboss and your deboss, 2 designs. So you've got, in effect, 4 different results you're going to get with those. Brilliant value for money. So we've got Santa sleigh featuring here with design A and B. Of course, that is just one of your 3 fabulous embossing folders. So how did we come up with that price? Well, here you go. This is how we did it. And you can see you've got a variety of different prices, because one of those is slightly larger than the other. So the rustic wreath, you can see there, it's an embossing folder, don't you know? £13.94. The others there, you can see brilliant value for money again. Put them all together, £30.81. That's how we get that start price. That's not a price you're going to be paying though. You've already seen how Craft Price Drop works. Bring those chevrons in, that price drops down, and everybody pays that lowest price. Now you can get involved nice and early. You've got the details on your screen there, and already that price has dropped down to £21.40. Really good value for money. Should we have another look at those folders? As we have a look at these folders, this is if you are getting that Santa sleigh one that we've been chatting about just a few moments ago as a bonus. Now this is brilliant, because this particular one here, you've got that wreath, and look at the depth and the detail that you've got with this one. It's incredible. Multi-layers with these as well, so you're going to have different depths of your actual embossing with this one. Really, really nice one. You've got that texture in the back there too as well. So that's a nice one as well. Flip that over, and you've got, with this particular one, it is just that one design, because obviously you can see Spellbinder's logo on there. Unless you want to emboss that onto your cards, you could do, it's up to you. But this one is particularly designed for that design there, and that is because of the relief you've got on this one. It's a very deep emboss with this one. You can see there the different shades of the white on your screen there, showing you the detail with this one. Do you know what, it's that deep. I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't actually get your polymer clay in there and get that transferred over onto perhaps your air dry clay as well. Turn the package. Oh, actually, you can see on the packaging there. Look at that. That is nice, isn't it? Do like that one. So that is the second of your 3 folders. I think it's time for that price to come down again. It's a good price, don't get me wrong. Don't want to seem ungrateful or anything, but it's not a price I want to pay. I can't get that one to sit in place now. That's me messing with things again. £30.81, that is the price that we started with, but it's not the price you're going to be paying. We're dropping that price yet again. Oh my goodness, £16.87. What an incredible saving. Now that's as if you are getting the most expensive one in that set is that large one that we've just been looking at, with the even deeper texture that we've just been chatting about. Look at this rearranging everything. So this one now is as if that's a bonus. Oh, that's a nice bonus to have, isn't it? It's only ever a bonus if it's something that you're going to use, and I think with these you can agree you will be using these. Beautiful. Now this is the last one of those designs. This one is fabulous. This one is your reindeer magic, so you can see little reindeers featuring with this one. Design A and B, again, this is one of those ones you've got the interchangeability, because you've got your outside, you've got your inside, you've got your emboss and your deboss with these. Lots of possibilities with these. Now you are getting all of these fabulous embossing folder. Oh my goodness, promise. We've only got 4 chances left. Actually, I stand corrected because it's 3, and that's what can happen here at Craft Price Drop. So quickly, those quantities can be snapped up because prices like that on your screen there, you want to take advantage of as soon as you have the opportunity. And you have the opportunity the moment those details come up on your screen. You don't have to wait for us to start dropping that price down, but you do have to get involved before that quantity turns to 0. And you can see there, it's not going to be long before that happens because we're down to that last one. That last chance and opportunity for you to get involved with this auction is going to be snapped up, and it has been.
Price lock.
So thank you to everybody that got involved with that one, £16.47. Now we've had a nice range of products already here at Craft Price that we've had embossing folders, perfect for you if you've got die cutting machine, cardstock, if you got that at the beginning, well done because you had to be quick with that one. Now how about your adhesives? Now we all use adhesives in our crafting, don't we, in lots of different ways, and this is brilliant. We're going to go dotty with this one. Do you see what I did there? We are talking a huge array of glue dots, and these all come to you on those rolls. You've actually got 13 rolls here, and you've got a variety of different styles. So you can see you've got your super small in there, you've got your 3-dimensional ones that have got a little bit more depth to them, your poster dots there, your craft dots, peelable dots. Every single one of these boxes is crammed full of 300 dots or 200, or there are different quantities, I do apologise. So this depends on the style of dots that you've got in there. Oh, we've even got glue strips as well. Acid and lignin free, as you can see as well, so perfect for your crafting with regards to your scrapbook projects and your memory albums. And these are brilliant. Individual packages as well. So this might be a nice one to share with your friends, your crafty friends, or are you a bit like me? Well, if you've got a bargain, you want to keep it, don't you? £38.35 you'd normally be paying for all 13 packs of these. I dread to think how many dots there are. I don't think I've got fingers and toes and everything that to count those up. There's a lot in there. You've got 13 rolls. You've got at least 100 dots on each one of those. There's a lot of zeros involved in that calculation. Let's just call it a lot. You've got a lot of them in there. Lots of dots. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. 241452. If you want to get involved with these, then please do so. Don't forget you've got your glue strip included with this one too as well. You've got scrapbook dots in there, small dots. We might delve into some of those packages in a moment. And the beauty is with these, you can tear them quite easily. Obviously, if you need instructions, you've got instructions on these as well. But I think pretty much everybody would know how to work with these. Beauty is with some of these dots as well, you can literally just dab them on the back of your embellishments. Things like flowers that might be a bit tricky to stick down in place. Pop those dots on the back and away you go. Couldn't be simpler. Really couldn't. Now you've got clear dots in here as well. You're super small. Super small. Got those in here as well. And you look at this, it's so easy to use them. And there you can go. You can literally just take your embellishment. You can see on that second image there where a flower has just been literally dotted onto that tape, picked up a dot, and then it's ready to go. Couldn't be easier, could it? The price is coming down. The price is coming down. I don't know where it's going. £31.99. That's a good saving already, isn't it? Very good saving. Lots of dots. You've got your strips in here as well, so good variety with these. And with some of these, what we've got, let's have a look. We've got your super small. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you've got 8 different varieties in this bundle. So let's have a little look. So we've got, which one? With small dots, the craft dots we've got down here. So we've got 200 of the craft dots. So I think you've got 2 boxes of those. You've got your peelable dots, so you've got 2 of those. You've got your 3 dots, so you've got 2 of those, your 3D dots. Your glue strips, you've got 1 pack of those. Your small dots, it's like playing Snap here. I'm pairing all these up. You've got your glue strips, your super small dots, your poster dots, and you've got your scrapbook dots. So you've got 2 each of your craft dots, so that's 400. 2 each of your peelable dots, that's another 400. 2 of your 3D dots, and there's 100 in each of those, so that's another 200. Small dots, you've got 600 in total. You've got over 2,000 dots. We've run out of fingers and thumbs. Everybody's out there without their socks on because we're all counting. 241452. You've got individual packs of these, but doubles of all of the others that we've got on the counter as well. So brilliant value for money. So you've got your scrapbook dots, things like your poster dots as well. I'm intrigued by the poster dots. I wonder if they're bigger. For posters, paintings, photos, notices, displays and memos. Makes sense, doesn't it? They might be repositionable. Lots of choice with these because you're going to get them all for that fabulous price. And of course that price is coming down because that's what we do here at Craft Price Drop. Savings. Incredible savings across the board with these. And you have got so many in here. You really have. Brilliant array that you're going to be able to use them in all sorts of different situations. Lots of different crafty environments. You've got three-dimensional dots, you've got little tiny dots in there, you've got your larger dots with these, and of course you've got these individual packs here as well. So you've got 2,650 dots, plus your strip as well, because you've got that as well. Not bad value, isn't it? How much does that work out? No, don't worry. I'm not going to get you to divide it by the number of dots. It works out at, yes, a quarter. Oh, I'm teasing them. Way less than a penny a dot. I think we're safe in saying that, aren't we? £24.79. Not only are you going to get the ones that I'm holding here, you're going to get all of these fabulous ones on the counter here. A fabulous array. Oh, my goodness. That is really good value for money because, of course, it's something that we use all the time. And if you're not familiar with these, I will open up one of the packs so you can see exactly what you've got in there. £38.35. That's the price that we were paying to start with. It's not the price you're paying now. You're looking at £21.95. Now, what you've got with these, you've got those strips, and this is a strip. You'll be familiar with this kind of paper because we see it with our stickers and our sheets and things like that. And you've got your little dots in there. So, tricky for me to show you because they're very, very shiny with those. But there you go, you can see them. Now, these particular ones are your scrapbook dots, and of course, they're perfect with your scrapbook situations because, of course, the thing that you want is you want them to be acid and lignin free because any of those memory photos, you don't want them to be damaged over time, so those are perfect for those. I've only got 5 opportunities for you to get involved with these now. You've been snapping these up in your drawers. Now, it could be the possibility that you might like to go for a couple of sets of these because, to be honest, very, very useful to have. You've got your glue strips of these as well, so they're not just dots, you've got a whole host in there. 5 chances to get involved now at £21.80, but that price is possibly going to drop further. In fact, it is £21.77. If you want to go for a couple of these, by all means you do, just increase that quantity, but make sure you check out your basket because if you are looking at getting them more than one set, when we've only got 4 chances left, you need to be sooner rather than later. You're getting loads, you really are. If you want to get hold of those, 3 chances, £21.62. Now is the time to get on the phone lines or give us a call. Maybe jump onto the website. It could be a little bit quicker, to be honest. And if you're watching via Facebook, you might be thinking, well, where's the button for me to click to add them into my basket? You're going to have to jump across to Craft Price Drop or give us a call with the details on the bottom of your screen. But we're down now to our last opportunity. And that's been snapped up too.
Price lock.
That's what happens here at Craft Price Drop. You have to be quick. Those bargains don't hang around for long. Us canny crafters like to get a good deal. And that's exactly what you got there, £21.50, the lowest price, and everybody paid that. So thank you to everybody that got involved with that one. Back to dies, and Spellbinders dies as well, and these are beautiful. Now, of course, Spellbinders is well known for their dies. They bring us some beautiful dies over the years and some very practical dies as well. Ranges that are interchangeable, that give you multiple uses and work alongside things that you might already have in your crafty stash. Now, the labels range is something that we are very familiar with, and you can see here we've got a variety of different label numbers. So 37, 47, and you've got your circles, your Astoria labels too as well. And these are the ones that we're looking at here. These are beautiful, elegant, timeless designs. I've been getting 7 dies in just that one pack. Now, Stacey Cowan, the name on that packaging there, she is one of the brains behind Spellbinders, one of the original founders, and a very creative lady, and brings us some wonderful designs, and we're still using them right the way through from the time that Spellbinders started to now, which I think was probably about 14 years, something like that, I think, if I remember rightly. 13, 14 years now. 4 sets of dies, multiple dies within each of these sets. So already we saw 7 dies in that one set, 6 in this particular set as well. 25 dies in total, and the beauty is they are concentric shapes, which means you can use them independently or use them together to cut your mats and layers. Labels 37 is going to work with decorative elements for labels 37, so maybe you've already got those in your stash. Maybe this is the first time that you've seen them, but they're timeless. It doesn't matter whether you'll be using them today, tomorrow, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years time. As long as you look after your dies, then you're not going to have an issue, because they're going to create some beautiful images. Price is coming down. Chevrons are in. £84.29 for all 4 sets of those. Don't forget, you've got over 20 dies, so really good value for money. Coming down to £69.99, a little less than £70, brilliant saving. And these are brilliant. We've just got a couple of boards here to give you an example of some of the ways you can work with these. Now, this particular one here is your majestic circles. And this one works. You've got a variety of different ways, so have a look at this one. You've got your different dies. They are independent, these dies, so you can use them on their own if you're wanting to. Some of them will cut out, some of them will cut in. Depends on the results that you're wanting to get. But have a look at this, the outer parameter one. Can you see the little tiny dots on the outside area? What that does is it cuts that harsh line, but it puts the little tiny dots in there. Now, if you are into your stitching on your cards, perhaps you have gone for some of those fabulous sparkle kits that Rob brings us. Look at that. Perfect placement dots as well. Maybe use things like your perfect pearls, or maybe use things like your Nouveau drops. Pearl PVAs as well. You could use those to place them down. Your sticky gems as well. Perfect placement every single time. And within that set, you've got some gorgeous lacy effects in there. Absolutely beautiful. Nice set. Now, you have got 3 other sets of dies in there as well. I've only got a board for one of those, but it doesn't mean that you haven't got the creativity with the others. Rectangles are one of the shapes that I often suggest to people when they're investing in their dies, because they're brilliant value. Portrait and landscape, they work really well. And you can see that one there is perfect for a stamp sentiment. A little happy birthday on there perhaps, a congratulations, and of course you can then cut that one out and mat a layer behind it, or maybe make a nice frame. Take that outside one there, the largest one, and then maybe jump a couple in. Julia was talking about jumping through those dies, nesting dies the other day. Price is coming down again. 7 dies in that one set. 7 dies. We're talking spellbinders, talking quality, and we're now looking at an incredible deal. £47. That's a better than half price deal on my reckoning. You've got your gorgeous decorative circles there, as you can see there. Lots of lace details with those too. In addition with that, you've got those gorgeous, I love these because you've kind of got that peak edge to them. Again, it's slightly off square with this one. So again, that's another one that you could use portrait and landscape. Or is it? Or is that my eyes playing up? Because it does look like it's a bit of a rectangle, but when you turn it around, it does look very similar. I don't know. This one you can use in a variety of ways, because you can see you've got that little curve at the bottom there. And that's quite pretty when you actually look at the design that you've got as a suggestion on the packaging. Do you like that? Very pretty. Here we go, 572 670, £42.15. Now that's half price, isn't it? I knew we weren't far away. My mental maths is not the best. Sunday morning, you're lucky that I can string a sentence together, and I very nearly didn't then as well. 572 670, £42.03. Lots of taking advantage of these. The price is continuing to fall, and we do like our spellbinders dies because the creativity that they bring to our projects, whether it's scrapbooking, whether it's card making, home decor. You could be making fabulous elements here to go in picture frames around your home, and imagine that, making a gift with a matching card, with a matching tag, and giving everything together to that one recipient. Nice idea. Spellbinders are okay with us selling things that we've made as well, so you could be investing in these, and it could be that you've not even got a die cutting machine yet, and you might think to yourself, that's a bit of a strange thing to say, Hayley, but it's not, because when you see prices like this and savings like this, this is the time to take advantage. Get those dies. They work in a majority of different die cutting machines. Just change those platforms up to get the right combination, and then you've got beautiful dies at a fabulous price to start crafting with the moment that you get your hands on that die cutting machine. I know lots of people have wish lists, die cutting machines for birthday presents coming up, significant birthdays, perhaps it's an anniversary coming up, maybe you're retiring, maybe you're having a staycation. That seems to be the thing this summer, where people aren't actually going away, staying at home, but keeping yourself busy for that week or 2 weeks. And £39.99 will get you all of these dies, which are going to keep you busy, very busy. Now we've only got 2 opportunities to get involved with this one. Now it works out at around £10 per die set. Now bear in mind our starting price of £84.29 was to get all of these. It's a way better than half price deal now. And you know what, a half price deal is good, but only good if they're elements that you're going to be working with. There's no point in getting something for half price if it's just stuck in your crafty drawer forever and a day. With these, they're going to become firm favourites. We've got large dies with these. Some of these you can actually use to make your shaped card bases, especially that largest one that we were looking at. And that's the beauty of dies, the creativity, the usability. And if your crafty mojo has gone, then sometimes these can be that injection to get you going again. Price is coming down again. Still got 2 chances left. 2 chances at £33.96. And don't forget, everybody pays that lowest price. Now it works out at £1.35 per die. And don't forget, some of those are big dies. If I look at the packaging here, on this largest one here, on that frame, oh sorry, keep it moving. On this particular, the largest one, you're looking at, where am I? Nearly, well, 6 3/4 inches for that largest one. Big dies. It's no wonder we've only got 1 opportunity left. Carol, Rita, Judith, you are all involved, but you've not locked the price, and somebody else can get involved. That price is going to get locked in, but you can rest assured, ladies, you got involved nice and early, which means that you're going to be paying the lowest price along with everybody else. And what a saving. Price is still whittling away, as you can see there. We've got 1 chance for somebody to get involved. Sorry, we haven't. It's gone.
Price lock.
Thank you, Diane. You locked that price in. And what a fabulous price you got for us. Now, if you were trying to lock that price in, you were a little bit late. You might have missed out on that one. Apologies if you did, but we've got another fabulous deal coming up, so maybe you'll get hold of this one instead. Key thing is get involved nice and early. As I know I say it over again, I sound like a broken record going over it and over again, but that is the key thing. We don't have huge quantities with these usually, and it's a case of that you have to get in where you've got the chance. Now these are pretty, very pretty, and you're getting lots of dies again in this bundle. £82.80 for these 3 sets. You've got 18 dies, and look at the beautiful elements that you've got here. You've got laciness in here, you've got drama. You've got some that have got quite a Celtic feel to them as well. This one here, that's lacy doily accents, and that is going to work with the lacy doily dies as well, because the accents were often the final addition to a range. So quite often with the Moroccan as well, that would be part of the Moroccan range, and the Venetian, that would be part of the Venetian range. But to be honest, even if this is the first time that you've seen them, these are beautiful to work with. Lots of elements within here. You can see sets of 7, 6, 5 dies in each one of these bundles. Incredible value for money, very usable. I like those with those little kind of shoulders on there, because you can actually interlock those. Now, £82.80, that's what you'd be paying for all of these dies, all 18 of those dies together. Oh, look at that little mask in there. That's nice, isn't it? Very theatrical. Borders with these little accents in there that can complement elements on your cards, and it works out at £27.60 per die set, which to be honest is really good value, especially if you're looking at, you might have 7 dies in these, but look, they all work together. That's the beauty of these. So you could have your lacy border with this one, so you've got that gorgeous lace running down there. So that could be the border, top and bottom of your card, with that embossed detail and then that lattice work cut out beautifully. Maybe you're going to have a motif sitting in the centre. Maybe you're going to have that one there with a little stamped sentiment. It's up to you. They're your dies. You use them however you like. But £55.20, very affordable set of dies. Now works out as if you are paying for 2 of these and getting that 3rd one as a bonus. And some of these dies are big dies. I mean, have a look at this border die. It's a long die. No moving and repositioning of this one. It's a nice one because this is a perfect one for topping and tailing as well, but you could chop into this one, turn it into a decorative ribbon perhaps. Very effective. And this one has come from, which set is it? It's this one here. It's come from your Venetian accents. Yes, it has got a Venetian feel to it, hasn't it, that one? Very pretty. Again, the Moroccan accent. Look at the size of that motif that you've got in there. That's a really good size. But the decorative element that you've got on the edge there is echoed through all the different accents. Like it as well that you've got two corners, so you can actually cut two corners at the same time, reposition them for your a third and fourth corner. And in the centre here as well, that little star, because there was a gap in the middle of that die, Spellbinders have made sure that you can add that additional element in there. I called it a star, but I think it is like a little flower, isn't it? Got a couple of those in there as well, very useful. Like a little star flower. Pretty. Very pretty. Quantities, not the quantities, the prices in. I know the price is coming down because we've not bought the quantities in, and that's the key thing. That's how you know that you can get involved at this point and that price is going to be lower than the one that's looking at the screen. £45.20. That's your current price. But the quantities haven't been brought in yet. The price is going to come down. Beautiful dies. I think of the three sets, well, I was going to say this is my favourite, but then I'm looking at the Moroccan one and I'm thinking, do you know what? I do actually quite like that motif. This one is a lovely one because this is not only going to cut that gorgeous lattice. I mean, have a look at the detail that you've got in there. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Again, that border is going to match up with that motif that you've got there. That centre area is actually going to allow you to have a little platform there. It's not going to cut out, it's going to have an embossed detail in it where you could be popping maybe one of those flowers, perhaps from your Moroccan set, because you can interchange with these two as well. £44.72p. 129507. Now, if you fancy getting involved and you want to give us a call, 01733 797 105. Don't forget, we started off at £82.80, and that was £27